Fox talked tonight, the Florida House voting down red light cameras. Critics say they're nothing but a front to make the government money, and they're also an invasion of your privacy. But others say, the proponents say, we need them for our safety. Tonight, Fox 35 debates. Former Orange County Commissioner Linda Stewart and Mr. Keon Ware with the Florida Civil Rights Association joining us now to talk about this. Linda, I'll start with you. Red light cameras, we've had them a little over a year. Have they been given a fair chance, or are we already talking about pulling the plug on this thing a little too early?
Well, I don't expect that we will be pulling the plug on this because it has proven to save lives, and if not just lives, injuries. So I think that we'll be okay. There's some issues in Tallahassee right now. I think if people would just look at the bill, read the bill, and understand the bill that was passed last year, they would be much more comfortable with it. So that's the discussion that's going on in Tallahassee right now. Okay,
Mr. Ware, you know, we always scream about privacy issues in this. At a public intersection, do I have a reasonable expectation of privacy? Why shouldn't there be cameras there, just an extra set of eyes?
Well, first, as to the reasonable expectation of privacy, it'd be hard to argue that a person does have it. But the problem is the practical effect of the bill is that it's denying simple constitutional principles. When a person is traveling, they have a right to confront a person who is accusing them of violating the law. You can't confront a camera. And the truth is like a lighthouse. You can't hide it. And the voters are telling their representatives, especially in the Florida House, they do not want this because the truth is it is about putting money in the pockets of corporations who are not even in Florida. The people don't benefit from this because if they were truly interested in safety, they would have looked at several different methods of determining how to stop people from running through red lights. So really, this is to argue that we've given it enough time is a red herring, because no matter how much time those cameras are on the streets, the effect is the same. The people are being hurt, and that's who the legislature works for, the people, not themselves.
Linda, I'll give you a chance to respond to that.
Well, you know, we have cameras at the toll booths, and you can see that those cameras reflect the front and back view and the person itself. These cameras will not be doing that. It only reflects.
But that's comparing apples and rocks. That's comparing apples and rocks. At the end of the day, when you're comparing a toll camera to a camera at a red light, you're not trying to determine whether or not someone has committed a violent crime. You're not trying to determine whether or not someone has committed a violent crime. You're trying to determine if someone has committed a civil infraction that carries with it points. A toll person. There are more types of violent crimes at tolls, such as robbery, armed robbery, than there are in intersections.
Mr. Ware, let's give Linda a chance to respond to that.
It is against the law to speed, and it is against the law to run a red light.
And don't you get a chance to confront?
If people don't follow the law, then there is a consequence, and we have made red light cameras that consequence.
And can't you confront your accuser when you go to court?
And you can, if you don't believe that was you, you absolutely can.
Mr. Ware, I'll give you the last word on that.
At the end of the day, the people can't confront their accuser, because the accuser is a computerized camera at an intersection. And to say that the people want this is being very disingenuous when we see the Florida House, the body of the people, have rejected red light cameras.
I guess we can see why there was such heated discussion on the House floor.
There was a lot of heated discussion on it, and I do think it will pass this time. It won't be rejected.
But if you really believe that, join with me, Linda, in asking the Senate to have an up or down vote on the repeal. Just have an up or down vote.
I'm out of time right now, but obviously a lot more to discuss on this. Linda Stewart and Keon Ware. Nice of you both to come in today.